Howdy, howdy, and welcome to episode 4 of hp1704 Answers Your Queries.
Could this show get any more badass?
Well, all mice ate cheese. The answer to your question, surprisingly, is yes. Hit it, Locke.
It's time to drink up all the beers. He is going to call you all a bunch of queers. It's the man with the mustache, you know him well. Answering your questions is his living hell. He likes to hunt and sleeps with a 12 gauge. He doesn't ask any questions about your sister's age. Talking to the nerds of NoobTube, yelling yob and touching your mother's boob. Just remember, all you pussies, to be a dick, or you join the wall made out of retard bricks. Shout hooray or scream out for more. Here is the one and only hp1704.
If that's not badass, I don't know what is. Probably a bear with a flamethrower. For those of you who don't know, this is a weekly show where I answer the questions and queries from the NoobTube community. Now this week was going to be a podcasty kind of thing, but I got so many questions about a couple other things that I want to address that this is not a podcasty kind of thing anymore. Okay? So, now let's get on to the questions. Next!
What is the greatest thing since sliced bread?
Well, you are, Sugar Lips.
Hey, that's Veritas's girlfriend.
What? Don't you think I know that? I know that.
But Veritas is nice. We like him.
You turn your face into a door and shut it. Okay, if it's not you, Sugar Lips, then the greatest thing since sliced bread is canned Spam. Next.
What are your plans for Thanksgiving? Do they involve pumpkin pie? If so, may I join you?
Well, well. Not only do they include pumpkin pie and you, they include whipped cream and you.
Veritas is our friend. Stop it.
Are you telling me what to do? Alright, Dan. My Thanksgiving plans now include visiting 03 in the hospital. Next.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Don't you think I know a trick question when I see one? 10. This is a trick question. Since I never completed 5th grade, I am as smart as a 5th grader. Think you can fool me? You have to get up pretty early in the morning to fool hp1704. Like late afternoon the day before. That would be early. Yeah. Next!
Why are you so mean to hp1703?
Well, Kaidfather, it's easy for you to say that he's a nice feller, 'cause you don't live with him. Now, imagine, if you will, having this all day.
Hooray! Yeah, to the max. Awesome ice cream sandwiches. Meow 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 meow.
And that's all day, every day. Sometimes at night I just wanna. But I don't, 'cause he pays for half the rent. Next!
Why do you live with hp1703?
Well, Erebus, the answer to your question is actually another question that was asked by somebody else. Which is...
If you turn any NoobTuber into your mindless slave, who would it be, and what would you make them do?
Yeah, that's right. You see, if you have someone who is enthusiastic all the time, you can make things exciting for them, if you catch my meaning. And what I mean is, they'll do the boring shit for you, and they'll think it's fun.
Yeah, dishes! Laundry to the max! Making dinner, yum yum yum! Taking out the garbage, meow 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 meow!
Next! Alright, now it's time for the featured question of the week. And this week, our featured question comes from everybody who writes,
How did you grow that mustache? How did you grow such a glorious mustache? What's the story with your dodgy tash? I was just admiring your beard. How did you accomplish such a monument of What's the secret to growing a mustache as awesome? How does one grow and maintain such a killer mustache? And how do you keep the ladies from constantly jumping on your face? All the HPs have the same epic facial hair, even your mum?
well, I'll answer the last one first. 03 clearly does not have any facial hair. I mean, you must have seen him by now. Go back to episode 3. I think he can't grow it. How did I grow this mustache? Well, I'm no scientist, because I don't like sodomy. But if I were to hazard a guess, see, certain changes occur as a boy becomes a man. You'll notice your voice changes, starts getting lower. There's some voice cracking that goes on. You get more interested in girls, unless you're 03, and then you become more interested in boys, and hair will start to grow in places it didn't. Now I know this sounds weird, but you will notice it. And then if that hair continues to grow, you'll end up with a hairy whatever. And I chose my face, because that's where the ladies look to see the sexiness, and they find it. They find it in spades, or buckets, or whatever you carry sexiness in. Alright? Say your prayers before bed. Ask God for some facial hair. Drink your milk. Drink some beer that puts hair on your face or your chest or wherever you want it. That's how I grew my mustache.
Do you keep your mustache on at night?
One last thing, Avaloner. Do you sleep with your stupid face at night? 'Cause my mustache is on my face. And your face is on your face. So my guess is the answer to both questions is yes. We both have to sleep with stuff on our face. Mine is my mustache and yours is your stupid face. Well, that's all the questions for this week. If you want to leave me a question, just post in this thread or PM me if you don't want other people to know that you have herpes. Because your question is, HP, how do you get rid of herpes? And I say, well, Quag, I would start by going to a doctor. Not that I have herpes or know anything about it, but that is what I would suggest. Alright. Well, that's all for this week. Until next week, I'm done. Yob.
It's time to drink up all the beers he is going.
You turn your face into a door and you shut it.
Shout hooray or scream.
Get my mustache. Let's try this again.
And only hp1704.
Meow 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 meow.